Hey y'all, welcome back to the ranch. I'm Jared Paul, and today I'm going to give you the final update on the tree farm because it is complete. Laura and I were just finishing doing the final touches today with raking the bark mulch over the sandbags, and I'm really pleased with how it came out. So we'll take a look at that. But the most important thing, best day of the year, I'm joking. One of the best days of the year, I got my new Marine Corps boots in, and I'm going to give you a little history on the Marine Corps and the Marine Corps boots and show you how I set them up. It's like, people who love iPhones, and it's like they finally get their i11 and they do the unboxing and all the new stuff. Well, that's how I feel about Marine Corps boots. So that's what's coming up on today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. All right, y'all. So here we go. The amazing Marine Corps desert boots. They are the lightweight DuraShock oil-resistant bottoms. They have ventilation on the sides, and then this is nice breathable canvas. Okay, and this is a nice strong suede here, Mojave colored. The way you know that it is a Marine Corps boot, I hope you can see on this. If you can't, I will attach what an eagle, globe, and anchor is, but that is the Marine Corps emblem. And so it's got the eagle, the globe, and the anchor. The eagle is for our nationwide service, and we represent the United States. And in the eagle's mouth is a ribbon that says Semper Fidelis, which in Latin translates to always faithful, which is what Marines always say to each other, and it's the motto that we live by. Always faithful, always there to defend, protect. So, and then there is the globe, which represents our worldwide service and dedication to other countries that need our help as well. And the anchor. The anchor speaks the amphibious nature of the United States Marine Corps and also our tight ties to the Navy. We are a department of the Navy. So, when you first get to boot camp, you step onto these footprints and you get off the bus and the drill instructor is absolutely screaming at you. And there's these yellow footprints and they're all at a 45-degree angle, which is our position of attention. And you stand there, you get reamed for a little bit, and then you start your indoctrination, and your processing in. So you're basically up for 2 to 3 days, getting your inoculations, getting all of your gear, your supplies, being taught the basics of getting around, like marching around and stuff. But you don't actually get to wear your boots. You look like an idiot because you're in these camis. Well, actually, these are aftermarket because all of my camis, I'm out 12 years now. They're all friggin' destroyed from working out and working in them. So these are an aftermarket, civilian knockoff, but that has the same print, so I like them. Okay, so anyway, so you're running around in these and white running sneakers, and you have these cuffed up like this, and that's how all the other platoons know that you're the new guys, and so you get really no respect. Not that you get to talk to other platoons or anything like that in boot camp, but it's kind of like you got the guys getting ready to graduate, and they're marching around to perfection when their uniform's looking perfect. Absolutely everything's perfect, and we're just like running around like maniacs. So when you actually get into wearing your boots and being able to cuff them, it's really a big honor. So what I do is these are speed laces, and I'll show you in a second what that means. But I take the end tip here and I tie a knot, okay? Because they're thin and speedy and they very easily slip out, and that's just annoying, okay? So I bring it up in the last one, I tie a knot. And if anybody's seen my videos or knows me, I wear these in 3 states: informal, untied, untucked, semi-formal. I will tie my boots. And then fully formal, I will tie my boots and put my pants down over them. So I rock these anywhere and everywhere. Love them. So the speed lace goes just like this. Okay. And the first time they're not that broken in, but so with the knot, you can pull all the way through and secure that, right? So now that's completely locked in, and then you tuck it inside the boot. So there's no nasty strings hanging down, and you have a nice uniform appearance. All right, so we have both the left and the right boot nice and laced up. So a common misconception is that we tuck this into the boots. We do not do that. Marines, we blouse our boots using boot bands. There's a number of them. There's cloth ones, rope ones. Some are made out of metal. Those really cut out off the circulation of my feet, so I don't mess with those. I actually just use what I have most of, my daughter's ballet hair ties. And then, you know, I pop one every couple of weeks, but they're really inexpensive and they work great. So I put it between the second and the third eyelet here, both sides. You roll this up a couple of times, okay, the bottom of the cami. Cuff it, and then run your hand under, making a nice smooth front. Tuck up the back, make sure you're all set there. Now, obviously, I'm not in a proper Marine Corps boots and utes uniform. I'm just demonstrating the technique and how I will forever do it. All right, good. So that is that. That's how you do the Marine Corps boots, a little bit of history on them. And the third stage of boot camp is when you actually finally get to blouse your boots. And it just looks so much better. It gives you that Marine Corps appearance. It makes you feel so proud. So I am going to bring you guys down and show you the completed tree farm and show you what temporary watering system I'm using, because the store that I use to get my hose, they have closed entirely. So I guess I'll have to get online and see if I get one to match up. So here we go. So one other unique thing to the United States Marine Corps' boots and utes uniform or utilities, you would wear a top blouse with this, with your name tags for an official uniform, with the sleeves down in the winter or tucked up, 2-inch rolls, 2 to 4 inch. Usually you use your fingers like that, and that makes a nice aesthetically pleasing roll up on the arm sleeve. But we wear our Marine Corps martial arts belts on our uniforms. So depending on the color is how you know what level that Marine is at in the martial art program. So before I got injured and got out, I did get up to be a black belt and had the pleasure of training Marines in the Marine Corps martial art program. That wasn't my full-time MOS, but every Marine's a rifleman, and every Marine will pretty much be sent to do anything based on the needs of the Marine Corps. So I was fortunate enough to get to do that in my time from 2000 to 2008. And so I still wear it proudly, my black belt. Probably not as fast and nimble and strong as I once was. I think that's a country song. All right, y'all, so I'm going to keep my voice down because Franny is up taking ballet class up on the deck. But this is the system I got going on. So I have a 100-foot hose, and it's one of those really inexpensive accordion type ones. So I have filled up a garbage pail with some wheels. Don't drop the phone in the water, Jared. And I'm going to wheel it down there and then dip my trusty little watering can in there and do this really, really long process for something that should be simple until I get my irrigation all set up and a longer hose at a minimum. So, yeah, let's go take a look. Okay. So I had 31 extra of the white spruce, so they are in here. I already watered those in. The hose reached over to here. See, there's some really nice ones. I love this one. Holy cow. And there's some itty bitties. So 531 Picea glauca white spruce in total. And they all look pretty darn healthy. So we got everything covered up yesterday. I got the stakes set in. these are part of a greenhouse that had plastic brackets, and they just keep breaking. So I said, I'm going to use the shelves with some cinder blocks, and I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Yep. Well, anyways, it says A on it. So I have, let me get this back to the ground. Okay. So I have those going across A through J. And then I have these going down the side every 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Just for some sort of a aesthetic organization, like if you're in the middle. And I don't know, I just thought it made sense to do that. So if something helps in my organization and it's not that time consuming, I will typically do it. So I'm just gonna go around. You see, I have surrounded them all in their chips now. Everything is covered. Laura and I knocked that out this weekend. You see all the little trees popping up? Well, I said I was gonna do it, and I did it. Started a tree farm. So I hope you all have enjoyed your time watching it grow with me. You're lucky you didn't have to do most of the work. Nah, it's work, but it's fun, right? Keeps us young, keeps us healthy. So from the ranch to y'all, hope you stay safe, stay well, stay positive, and grow on, my friends. Take care.